Hi guys, welcome back to Cheers. Today, unfortunately, Chanel couldn't make it, but I do have this glass skin look for you, which will just show you how to get this dewy, bright toned and youthful skin look that a lot of people have been digging lately. So if you're interested in how to achieve this look, then just keep watching. So the first step to getting glass skin is to obviously have a really good base or a canvas for your makeup. And so what I like to do is on a daily basis, I go in with the Cosar X Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. And I like to use it with a cognac sponge, which kind of looks like this. So if you have tryptophobia like I do, try not to look too close to it because the dots, they get you sometimes. Anyways, so once this is pretty can you hear that? It's pretty dry right now, but once you wet it with some water, it'll become very sponge-like. And then I just add a bit of this onto it and then I wash my face with it, and then basically the sponge acts as like a really good daily exfoliator because I noticed that this way all of my makeup comes off, whereas if I only were to use my hands and then I go in with my toner with the cotton swab, then there's some like residue, I guess, that's left over. And then after that, I'll do a Super Aqua Max Soft Peeling Gel, and this particular one is from Replublic. It's the one that I've been using for like maybe, I want to say like 4 years. I haven't switched because it does a really good job for me. And this one is just a chemical peel, so basically I'll just take like a little glob of it and then I'll just rub it onto my face. And then, you know, when you get really, like let's say you go swimming or something and then you rub your skin and then some of the dead skin cells come off, that's kind of basically what happens with this. So it's kind of a gross but oddly satisfying feeling. So I'm gonna go do that right now. Man, my skin feels so smooth right now. It feels like a baby's skin. And then afterwards, since a part of glowing skin or glass skin is to have glowing and, you know, brightened skin tones, I'm just gonna go in with my vitamin C 21% ample mask from Elizavecca. And it just looks just like this. And the reason why I like to use this is that it's very hydrating for me, and it does have a brightening effect since it's vitamin C. So go put that on. I left it on for like about 20 minutes or so, and then I just like wash it off with some warm water. And then to seal it all in, I like to do a cold water on my face, and I actually wash my face every morning with really the coldest setting that my faucet can go to, and then call it good. My skin feels a little bit more, you know what I'm saying. All right, and then afterwards I'll go in with the cotton swab and with my Clinique 2 clarifying moisturizer for dry combination skin. I'll go in with that and just give my skin a tone. I only ever use this part at night, so this is a little bit unusual for me to be doing in the morning time, but I just wanted to show you what I do for my skin. And then I'll go in again with another toner from Atomy. And this one I use as more like a moisturizing toner, more so than like a, I don't know, I guess I use the other one as like a cleanser more than anything because I like to use it with the cotton swab. And then next step is the essence from Atomy too. I just got this as a set and Chanel uses it as well. And then I'm gonna go in my lotion here. And I actually really like that Atomy set because for this entire set, I think it was like $110 for 5 products, which is really good deal, right? And I think the reason why it's like that is because they don't spend any money on really marketing, because it's kind of marketed through word of mouth, I guess, a lot. It's very promoted within Atomy to do so. And so my mom has like a wholesale account, and so does Chanel's mom. Like 3 of my aunts have a wholesale account, and you can only buy these items by having a wholesale account or knowing someone who does. But it's worth it. If you get 4 of the set that I'm using right now, each one comes to like 88 bucks, which is so cheap. And now I'm just going in with the eye cream because you need that moisturization. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I'm telling you, my wispies, they're out of control. Now I'm going in with my Nourishing cream. And I kind of give a mini massage sometimes to myself and call it good. Sometimes at nighttime, never in the daytime, instead of using the Atomy Moist or Nourishing Cream, I'll go in with my Replublic Whitening and Wrinkle Improvement Ginseng Royal Silk Watery Cream. I love the packaging on this. Isn't it so pretty? And basically, it has a little spoolie, but I misplaced it. But I'm almost out of this. I've had it for about a year, and basically, like, it's like that. I really like it. It has some silicone in it, so it does cheat a little bit, I guess. But when I do wake up the next morning, my skin does feel very hydrated, and it has, like, I don't know if it's real specks of gold, but there are some specks of gold in there. And then ginseng's supposed to be really good with, you know, age-defying properties, I guess. And then it does have some brightening aspects as well. So the next morning, I've noticed that my skin, if I use this like on a pretty consistent basis, which I have been lately, then I do notice like a brightening effect on my skin the next morning. Or sometimes when I'm like trying to not use that one as much because it is on the more expensive side, I like to go in with my CosRx Ultimate Nourishing Rice Overnight Spa Mask. And this one I like to use because since it has the rice properties to it, that'll mean it'll have some brightening effects for you. And it's just kind of watery, like just goes on like that. And it's not too sticky. I'm not a huge fan of the smell of this, but it's nice. I mean, there's not like much, I don't know if you can see like the little that comes up. And then once you have all those products on, you want to go in with some sunscreen, because you need some sunscreen in your life, even if you're like me and you're from Washington where the sun don't shine, except for in our last video, which was really weird. And I'm just going in with Innisfree's Eco Safety Perfect Sunblock, just like this. And it has some like white properties to it, so it'll brighten up your skin for sure. And then first step in the makeup routine is the BB Boomer from Missha, which looks like this. And it has like, I'm not gonna put it all over the face, but I do like to put it on areas where I'm like trying to highlight, I guess. So right here, and then my nose, and right here. And it has a bit of iridescence to it. I don't know, can you see the iridescence? The purpley, pinky look that it should be providing. And I do 2 primers when I'm going for this look. Next one is the Etude House Face Blur, right here. And it does have a brightening effect as well. And I don't do this a lot. This one I just do where mainly my pores are, so that I can cover that aspect of my face. And when you're taking selfies with this, man, your skin looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. And it smells really good. It smells kind of baby powdery, but I personally like that smell. And then while I'm letting that all like soak in, I guess, I'm gonna go in with my brows. Today I'm gonna go in Innisfree's brow pencil in the color Deep Brown, number 4. Just spoolie that out. And since this look is mainly focusing on the skin, I'm going to try to make my brows look as natural as possible and basically only fill in the empty spots that I see and just keep the natural shape and look of my brows. And then spooling it out to get rid of any harsh lines. Now is the skin part, and I'm just gonna go in with, so usually people tend to do like a really dewy foundation or a BB cream, and usually I would go in with my Atomy BB cream right here, but it does have like a bit darker of a cast than I prefer for this time of year. So for today, I'm gonna go in my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and although this is matte, I noticed that once it kind of sets in, it doesn't have a super matte appearance. And so I don't mind going in it for today. And for this look, a lot of times foundation gets really cakey, like right up in here. And so I'm going to kind of put it onto the outer parts of my cheeks, I guess. And then as that is all good, I'm going to blend it in. And it'll have like a more natural appearance as well as less cakey. And basically, since I don't have much product left on my brush, that's when I'm gonna go right here. And then with a sponge with a damp sponge, make sure it's damp. Very important for this look. Just blend everything out. Okay, so foundation part is done. Now concealer. I'm gonna go in with my full cover concealer by Atomy. Go in with the concealer brush. This one is from, what's it called? Real Techniques. And I was also using the Real Techniques pointed foundation brush. And just very lightly go over some spots that you need extra help with. I have some dark circles right here that I'm gonna try and cover up. But you know what's the most important step out of everything here? Don't forget to drink your agua. It all starts internally, right? So actually what I've been doing lately is drinking water on an empty stomach like as soon as I wake up every morning, and also mixing that with like a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. This brand actually, Bragg's, it's everyone's brand, and usually I go to like Winco, and I've even seen it at like Walmart. You get the big bottle like that for like $5. And what apple cider vinegar does is it's really good for balancing your pH on your skin if you ingest it. So that's what I've been doing, and I've been liking it so far. I'm gonna go in with a cream blush from Etude House, and this one is in the number 12. It's the Play 101 stick. And just on the back side of my sponge, apply the blush, and I'm concentrating it from like my pupil down and out. And look, I don't look like a dead person anymore, do I? And again, go in another Play 101 stick, and this is the highlighter in the number 10. And on the other side of my sponge, right here, I'm just going to add this on there and just highlight the high points of my face to create some glow. Even though I feel like my makeup right now is already pretty glowy, if you want that like ultimate glass skin, this is the extra step you can take. And then since my lips did get some foundation on it and I want like a very natural look, I'm gonna go in my Nivea Fruity Shine in the color Strawberry, or the strawberry flavor, I guess. And it just gives you a very natural like red tint to your lips, and a lot of, I feel like a lot of Korean guys use this actually, because have you noticed that a lot of Korean guys have like pretty like pinky lips? I've noticed that they kind of go for this one actually. To liven my eyes up a bit, I know since this is just like a glass skin tutorial, most people don't do like an eye look to it, but just to make my eyes like pop a little bit, I'm just gonna go in with my Shiseido curler and just curl my lashes up. And I'm not gonna do any makeup besides that for my eyes, but it's just to open it up a little bit. Can you see the difference between this eye and this eye? Big, right? I am done. This is my glass skin look. I hope you guys liked it. Anyways, if you did like it, then of course don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And of course leave any comments on your suggestions for videos, or what you thought of this video, or you know, if you just want to communicate with me and Chanel. And of course, until next time, cheers to a good week. Bye guys!